Hi everyone, it's Lori from Lollipop Paper and Ink. Thanks so much for joining me today. I switched things up a little bit and I wanted to move up our Facebook Live, which is usually on a Wednesday morning, but I figured tomorrow was going to be crazy busy for everyone, and I just wanted to get to you today so it didn't totally go off the schedule. So I hope that you can find me. I didn't really give much notice that I was moving over today too, and I'll tell you why in just a second for that one. But let me see, just make sure that I'm on the right page. Okay, yep, I'm there. All right, so if you can make it, that'd be great. If you can just follow me, then just look at the replay when we're done. But I have a lot of things I wanted to share with you today before we get to our cute little project. And I should share this over to my to our VIC group, because sometimes they have a hard time finding us. So let me just do that really quick. Okay, I think I did it. All right, so first we can do some prize patrol before we switch over, and then maybe that will give someone a chance to pop in. And you can always watch it on the replay, so no big deal there. But for our prize patrol for last week's Facebook Live was the Warm and Toasty stamp set, and I love this stamp set. This is what my club was for November, that we featured this stamp set, and it's just so adorable. Anyway, Nancy Kowalski, you are our prize patrol winner for this week. So I have your address, and I will make sure that that gets in the mail to you sometime. If not tomorrow, then definitely by Friday, so you'll have time to use it. Okay, so that was for last week. This week I have a half a pack of the Heartwarming Hugs DSP that I will send out to anyone who can share. I'll draw a name of from anyone who can go ahead and share the video either here or on YouTube. I always appreciate that. It helps me be able to keep doing these. All right, so that's the Heartwarming Hugs DSP, and that will be for next week. So let me turn you back down, because turn the camera down, because I want to talk a little bit about today's 24-hour sale and what a great deal this is. And I wanted to just show you a quick little take on the exclusions list, which is such a short thing. Hi Nancy. So okay, so let me switch you back down, and then we'll get started. All right, hold on, let me see if I can do this without too much. Okay, let's see. How's that? All right, let's just see how that ends up. So I'm not backwards, I'm not upside down, that's a good thing. Okay, so the sale is, let me make sure that I'm straight here. You know that bugs me. Okay, so it's a 24-hour sale, and it is almost everything in the annual catalog, and it's just today. And until it is over tonight, like, well, it says 11:50 Mountain Time, so that's a little after midnight over here on the East Coast. So this is the excluded items list. It's, I don't know, 70 maybe items out of the entire, that was somebody's order, out of the entire catalog. So it's just crazy. There's over 600 items that you can get for 10% off. And let me just have you think about it a few ways. You can, it's just 10% off. Stamp sets, inks, cardstock. The few exclusions are like the Whisper White cardstock, Whisper White envelopes, things like that. But generally speaking, it is it's everything that you need that you can build up for your stash. All right, so the other way of looking at it is you can pick up a bundle, and if the bundles are already 10% off. So I just picked one here. So this is the Beautiful World bundle, This is, if the bundle is the dies and the stamp set, so that's already 10% off. And another 10% that for today, and you're getting 20% off. Excuse me. So, and it's pretty much another way to look at it is free shipping, because the way the shipping goes with Stampin' Up is that it is the the minimum amount of shipping is $6.95 up to a $69 order. So total. So after that, it's 10%. So if you can just look at it that a lot of people hate to pay that shipping, that 10%, it does seem like a lot. So that's your 10% that you can just consider this getting your shipping for free off of this off of any order today. Another thing you could do is you could use this 10% and purchase the starter kit today, and that would mean you would be able to put 10% more items into your cart to do that starter kit. So if that's something you want to think about, you want to chat with me about, you just email me and I'll be able to and I can walk you through that a little bit. Hi Carol. Okay, so that's the big sale for today. Not to mention the stocking giveaway is still going on, and that is good up until Monday. Monday is the 30th, the last day of November. So for every order, doesn't matter what the size of the order is, I add an item into this Christmas stocking, and it could be I have a few items in there already. New products, current products, some retired, and handmade, all put together card packs. So it's getting stuffed, and every entry, every order that you place, you will be able to get your name into the drawing. And I pick a drawing on December 1st, next Tuesday, and that person wins the entire stocking filled with all of its goodies. So that's a good thing too. So remember that for today too. That definitely applies. All right, one more thing before we get to our cute little project for today, which is this little adorable hand sanitizer holder. And I'll tell you where I got the idea from that. And actually, this little culprit is the reason why I'm so late today. I wanted to do this in the morning, but I realized I ran out. I had given away my last one, and I had to wait for the shipment to come, which he didn't come until way too late. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. Before I do that, I want to just tell you, because next week, when we meet again next Wednesday, it will be too late, because this is only good. This tag buffet class that I'm offering is only good until next Monday, also the 30th. And all you have to do with this is this is a fabulous tag project kit that's in this is from the mini catalog, the holiday catalog. You get 30 tags, and these tags are gorgeous. They're so full-sized, like you've never seen tags this big before. So, and you get 30 of them. So I thought, well, you know what, I really I wouldn't use 30 of them, but what I wanted to do is to make some cards out of this stamp set, because this is a really cool little stamp set to use on your Christmas cards. So my class is, all you have to do is purchase the stamp of the project kit. So if you purchase the kit, it is a project kit. It's not an all-inclusive kit, so you will need the stamp set with it too, if you want it to look just like these. And it's really nice sentiments that they have here. So, and I love this big one, which I'll show you on the ones that I did. So my offer with this class is that if you purchase this, and I get notice, from all my online customers of what they purchased. So if that's the case, I will send you the kits to make these 4 cards. And I I just wanted to use the same stamp set. So if you did purchase it, you would have your 30 tags, but I still wanted you to be able to use the stamp set to make more cards for your holiday. So this is one I did. And so I will send you the kit just like I do with all my other classes. This one took in some blends markers. I colored in the that image there and a little bit of DSP. Okay, that's just, these are all very simple, very duplicatable cards. And if you didn't have the stamp set, you could always use something else. That's not a problem. But it does go so nicely with the kit. So this is my second one that I did. Same thing, it's just used the same stamps, and all the images are right from there. This one I just add a little doodad in the inside. This one I took this beautiful sentiment, which I probably will use on most of my regular cards, my holiday cards that I am sending out, because it would just be beautiful here, right into the center. And this one I used the Misty Moonlight cardstock and in color ribbon. This was Pool Party. This is Night of Navy, and this I used paper. This is from the In Good Taste, I believe. I think so. Packs. So with the kit, you get all the cardstock, all the DSP that you can see here, and embellishments, and you would just, and envelopes too, and you would just, this will just automatically, I will send this to you for anyone who purchases the Tag Buffet project kit. And you don't have to purchase the stamp set, it's just the kit. Once I see that you purchased that, I will get that off to you. Oh, and this comes in such a cute little box. I guess it's like a smaller paper pumpkin box, but beautiful, beautiful design. And actually, this was one of my holiday, my 12 weeks of Christmas part of that series. I don't know if it was last week or the week before, where my tip was to fill this out, to fill out all of your cards or tags or whatever, put it back in here, and this would make a beautiful and thoughtful gift to give somebody. The whole box filled with either tags or cards. So that's that. This is the stamp set that I used. So it's photopolymer. I love the mixed font, and I love this huge sentiment. All right, so that's for that. That is over on November 30th. So that's next week, because you're going to need time to have it delivered, and then you'll need time to get your tags and your cards done. So I had to put a little bit of a shorter time frame on it. All right, so let's get busy with today's project. This is my cute little doodad, and the reason I like this and I came up with this was I was copying a larger version. This was from my Fall Retreat in a Box that just went out last week, and the whole theme of that was the Warm Hugs bundle. So I had the coffee carrier and the mini coffee cups, and everything was decorated. So coffee or hot chocolate was kind of the theme. And so one of the make and takes that we did for that was this cute little K-cup carrier, which would make for an adorable little gift for a teacher or mailman or anyone. So I thought the same thing, let's do the same thing, but we don't need it to be that big or that wide. So that's what we're going to do today. It's a nice slim line, and you can just make a whole bunch of them and give them out, which is what I plan to do. So now that I have my refills of these guys that were causing me much stress today. Okay, so let's start with this. I started with a piece of, now this one I used the Snowflake Wishes stamp set and the Snowflake Splendor DSP. So this was all part of the Snowflake Splendor suite. So I think I did a little bit of the stamping, but I just wanted to show you how I got to where I got to. We have just a little bit of scoring to do. So this piece here is this is Misty Moonlight again, and it is 9.5 by 2 inches. And always when I'm using, and I'm going to be using the Scalloped tag topper punch, so whenever I say 2 inches, I always mean like just a smidge before that. Shorter than that, because you want it to fit right in there nicely, and you don't want to have to worry about making sure that it's even on the other side. Okay, so this piece is 9.5 by 2, and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/4. Okay, and then you see we have our little base there. This piece is our little box that's going to fit inside there, and that's what actually holds it. And this is 4 by 3. This one I'm going to score at 1 inch all the way around. This is just going to make our quick little box. So thank you for joining me today. I was going to do it tomorrow, and then I thought, oh no, it's just going to be too crazy. I'm not actually cooking tomorrow, but I like to bake. I'm a terrible cook, and but I'm a pretty good baker, so I want to devote my day tomorrow to that. All right, so now I have my tag here, and it's scored, so I'm going to burnish it on both sides. Okay, now once you've done that, you take your tag topper and send that baby through on both sides. And be sure to do this after you've already scored it and trimmed it. One time when I first did something like similar to this, I just thought, oh, I'll just trim everything first before I was doing a whole bunch of them. Well, that didn't work out, because when you trim it, it changes the measurements. So note to self, don't do that again. All right, so for this guy, let's do our burnishing. Okay. All right. Now, same thing like we always do. We're just going to slice right into that top line. This was scored on 1 inch, so we're just going to go up to the 1 inch line. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that corner piece out. And that's just going to make it sit a little bit nicer when we put our box together. Same thing on this side. You always work on opposite sides of each other. Same thing here, just gonna snip out that middle guy. Okay, and this is our box. All right, so we're going to just fold this all in like this. All right, so that means we need to turn it over, and we're going to put our adhesive on all 4 sides here. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. I don't think you really need to have the tear and tape, because it is so tiny. So, and it's not really. It's not anything heavy. Okay, so this is the side that we cut in a little bit here. Oh, I did cut the wrong side there, but I should have went in this way more. That's okay. It's just the end pieces that you want to cut down that tab. And then you want to just square up your corners here like this. Okay, and there we go. Oops. Well, maybe I should have used the tear and tape. I probably just didn't put enough on there, but that's okay. All right, and so this guy's just gonna go right inside here. Okay, so before I put him in there for good, I'm going to just decorate the sides, because these are the two sides that you're going to see. So I took some strips of the Snowflake Splendor, and I just made two 7/8 by 7/8 inch squares. I'll have these measurements. This isn't on the blog, but I will have it on the bottom here of the description, in case you want to go ahead and do it. And you could have even really done this beforehand. Put these tabs on before you put your corners up. But it's pretty easy, as long as you don't have it in there yet. This should be fine. Okay. All right. Now for this one, I think I will put the tear and tape on the bottom, because it is you don't want it lifting up. So I'll just put two little strips here. Okay. And I'm gonna lift those up. And put that baby right in there. Okay, so he's good to go. So before I put these up, and I should have done this afterwards also. I mean, I should have done it beforehand, but I have these pieces cut, and I think these were 3 1/4 by 1 1/4, 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I want the more of the mint macaron to show for that one. So, because that's the ink that I used. All right, so this is just going to go on the side here. Let's do that again. Okay. I love this print. This DSP is fantastic. I'm almost at the end of it though, so I'll have to make it last. Let me put a little bit more here. Okay, all right, so we're almost done here. Now we're just going to put some ribbon on there to decorate it, which I have over here, but let's just do a little bit of stamping first. And all I did was, this was the mint macaron. I ran this, I had a bunch of scraps actually left over. I don't know what happened where I had all that leftovers, but so I just used the stitch circle. I think this was from the Warm Hugs a bundle, and cut out a circle. You could use any shape. And then I stamped it. So I just used the to and from. And where did this was from the one that is the kit, the tag buffet. So I just stamped that with the mint macaron, and just give that a little stamp. And then I wanted to give it a little bit of snowflake action or something, just to fill in that card, because it was a little, I mean, the white was a little much. But I like this one of these stamps says to, and there's another one that says from. So I like that idea, because sometimes you don't really need to put from. They already know who it's from. So, and it just gives you more room to put their name on there. So that's all I did. And I cropped this little snowflake out from one of the snowflakes in that stamp set, the Snowflake Wishes. And that's it. So let's put this on here first. And this will be the front. It really doesn't matter. All right, I'm just going to put that on there. And for this, I'll use dimensionals. to have this pop up a little bit. Oh, I'll save that for my little snowflake. And I'm just going to have this over to the side a little, so that's why I'm not going to put the dimensionals all the way over. But you'll see right here. So see how I'm just putting it over. I like it going over, going off the design a little bit. And for this guy, I think I do need to have the the baby dimensionals. And we'll put him right up here. And I'm putting him on the Misty Moonlight, but since he has a dimensional, he's going to hook right up onto that because it is the same size. So there we go. Look how fast and simple this came together. I'm just going to add a little bit of my ribbon, my polka dot ribbon, which I love. And we can just make a little knot or a little bow. And you could just put twine or something around there like that. That would hold it nicely too. You don't want to make it too tight for people to open it. You want them to be able to open it to get their goodie right out of there. And there we go. So let's see, since I don't have my other one here. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I have some extra snowflakes, so I can make another one. Okay, so here we go. We have these cute little hand sanitizer, which is the perfect gift for 2020, we all know. And it'd be great. And you could even just tuck in a little cash in there if you were giving this out as a tip, or this is a little gift for your mail carrier, your kids' teachers, grandchildren, whatever. So easy that I can make a whole bunch of them, which is what my plan is. And that stamp set is perfect to add the little, you can add your to and from, you don't even have to add that. You could just have a label, have a tag on there, or have just one big snowflake, which I think is what I was originally going to do. So, okay, so that's it for today, ladies. Let me bring it back up. And how's that? Woo! Okay. I think that's good. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving. I know it's different this year. I mean, my daughter's not coming. She doesn't feel like she's safe, and I totally get it. I miss those babies, but it is what it is. And the way she looks at it is, let's just sacrifice this holiday so that we can have many, many more. And how can you argue with that? So that's what we're doing. But anyway, I do hope that everyone has a very safe and happy holiday. I will be back next week. It'll be Wednesday. But call me or contact me anytime if you need any help, or if you need any help ordering. Today is the day to do it. Next week is December already, so the time is now. Let's get our holiday list done and our cards done and send them out. So, okay, ladies, thanks so much for joining me. I will see you next week. Stay safe. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.